Kenyan President William Ruto says his administration will not borrow to fund civil servant salaries. Thousands of public service employees are yet to receive their March salaries, and some county government workers are owed up to 3 months' worth of pay. Ruto's announcement comes after civil servants threatened to strike in a bid to push the Treasury to release their wages. CGTN's Daniel Arap Moy has the story.
Now, Kenya's President William Ruto says the country will not borrow loans to pay civil servants, even as union groups threatened to go on strike over unpaid March salaries. Now, President Ruto on Tuesday blamed the salary delays on the country's huge public debt, with some of the loans coming to maturity this month. Now, he said the salaries would be paid from taxes collected by the Revenue Authority. Now, at least 2 workers' umbrella bodies have issued notices to down tools this week if they are not paid their dues. Now, speaking to local media on Monday, the president's chief economic advisor said the salaries would be paid by the end month, but advised the government to cut on wastage of public funds. Now, Kenya's public debt now amounts to 65% of the national revenue. Now, the country needs more than $420 million monthly to pay for salaries and pension for civil servants. Now, this comes just weeks after the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund separately issued warnings that sub-Saharan Africa was sinking into a new debt crisis, with many countries at high risk of debt distress. Daniel Arap Moy, CGTN, Nairobi, Kenya.
He will not continue the old tradition of borrowing money to pay recurrent expenditure, to pay salaries. We are going to pay salaries from our own resources. We are going to carry out our recurrent expenditure using our own resources. And we have moved our fiscal deficit to 5.7%. Our target is to take it to 5% next year and 4.4% the following year, so that we can work within the parameters of the resources that we can raise as we grow our own tax revenue. I have also instructed the Treasury to look at all the taxes, to have a tax review of all the taxes. There are some taxes we certainly are going to reduce in the coming budget, because some of the taxes are punitive and they actually encourage more dodging than paying and compliance, so that we can make it much more easy for citizens, corporates, and all the people that work with us to comply